Hey everybody, I wanted to take a quick second, send you a video and cover a few things, a few questions that I'm pretty commonly getting asked. First thing I actually want to cover is my general philosophy on nutrition. And the big thing I want you to understand in making your food choices is I'm really trying to guide you to eat things that would be consumed in a normal, natural human diet without grocery stores and restaurants and agriculture and all those things, those sort of society constructs that we've made that make getting food that we wouldn't normally eat easier. So what I really want us to view eating as is an exercise in finding the natural food choices. So if you were in nature, you'd eat what you could hunt for, forage for, and graze on. So you'd eat meat, fruit, nuts, and vegetation. That's really pretty much covers the spectrum of food that you would eat in a natural diet. Now, I allow you 2 sources of grains or starches per day just because it's difficult to make a complete lifestyle change, and I'm trying to ease you into that process. So you can still get points for up to 2 meals that have that starch source. Now, the other thing I really want to get into is the 7 points and what really constitutes a 7-point meal. I want to make sure that you understand that every meal must contain a source of protein that's the size of your palm, thickness and surface area. Not only does it have to have that protein source, it has to have the fat source that's the size of your thumb, and fruit or veggie that's the size of your fist. And remember, for 2 meals you can substitute a grain source that's the size of that. But if those sizes aren't met, the meal doesn't count for the 7 points. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad meal, but you don't get the 7. I'm really trying to give you that positive encouragement to get you to make choices that go into that category that fit those requirements. So make sure you're really looking to satisfy those. The other thing I really want you to do is make sure you're writing down in some way what you eat. Try to keep track of portion sizes. Make sure you're keeping track of that because somewhat regularly I might check in on you and make sure. I trust all of you are being honest, but I want to make sure that your measurements are being correct for what you give a 7-point meal. So I might ask to see what it is that you're eating over the course of the day. So be prepared to email that to me, and if you don't have that on a given day, if I ask for it, you'll probably forfeit a few points. So make sure you've got that. Second, exercise. I want you to make sure that we have the same definition of what constitutes exercise for us. And to me, I want to really draw a distinct line between healthy activity and exercise because they're 2 different things. They're both important, they're both healthy, but only one of them counts towards your total points of exercise, and that's the higher intensity stuff. So the diffy workouts that you're getting sent every day count towards exercise. If you do something that's very high intensity, if you go for a run, if you take a high intensity dance class, anything like that, those count as exercise sources. Now, if you go for a walk or you do some gardening, those are healthy things that I want you to do and build habits doing, but I don't want you to count those towards your total points for exercise. So if you look at it, if you really do a great job, if you just have 3 meals that satisfy that requirement and get those 7 points right there, then you knock it out of the park, you do all your exercise in the day, it'll take you 40 minutes, and then you do your and then you drink your water and go to bed on time. You're getting yourself 18 points pretty easily. I'm sorry, 86 points. That was some odd math. Some 86 points really quickly. So the points can add up in a hurry. So just make sure you're really doing your best to make small changes and increase your point total every day on top of adding to the team's point total. So make sure you keep asking questions. I'll keep looking for emails from everybody, but I wanted to cover those few things because those are so very important, is getting the basic scoring of the game down. So make sure you understand what constitutes a 7-point meal, what constitutes exercise. If you have questions about anything, if I left any gray area, make sure you let me know, and I will talk to you soon.